Thank you. Now, Mr. Reichlin-Melnick, my colleagues on the other side of the dais seem fixated on the idea that the President and the executive branch have the ability to exert total control over the border, even going so far as to force an impeachment of Secretary Mayorkas because he could not adhere to the impossible, quote, operational control, close quote, standards of the Secure Fence Act. Has any president of any party ever been able to exert total operational control over the border in accordance with the standards for the Secure Fence Act?
No, not at all.
Has any country in modern history been able to exert such control over their borders?
No, no country in human history has been able to shut the border to 100% of crossers. And in fact, every presidential administration, the last 3, have all released many people crossing the border.
Thank you. When was the last time that Congress reformed the immigration system to expand lawful pathways, and have encounters at the border increased or decreased since that time?
The last time Congress expanded lawful pathways was November 1990, 1 month before the first website went online. At the time, crossings were a little bit higher than they are today, but at the time, only about 1 in 3 people crossing was even detected. Today, 70 to 80% of people crossing are detected, given all the border security apparatus that's been built up since then.
But the numbers are about the same.
About the same. It's hard to say because we don't have data on unique encounters, but
okay.
Not that different.
In May of 2023, last year, the American Immigration Council published a report entitled Beyond the Border Solution, outlining recommendations for long-term fixes to the problems in our immigration system, rather than focusing on short-term patches. In the time we have left, can you please discuss some of the solutions you proposed in that report and how they would be more effective than trying to unilaterally shut down the border?
The first and most important thing Congress can do is just put resources in the system. You cannot adjudicate asylum claims at the border rapidly if you don't have the asylum officers to do it. You cannot have immigration cases heard rapidly if you don't have the immigration judges to do it. You need to get the system functioning again, and the only way to do that is if Congress steps in. Unfortunately, earlier this week, I think today, Congress voted to actually cut the budget of the Immigration Court, cutting it by $16 million. This is not the way forward. We need to increase that budget.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I yield back.
Mr. Roy.